Hey, Honors Lit. This is vocab 12 video. And my first challenge comes with number 1. This is a famous quote from a famous poem. You need to give me the poet and the title of the poem for the first challenge. The word we need in there is a verb. Okay, it means when while I thought about thinking deeply on something, and the word is ponder, and make sure that you pay attention to verb tense. Okay. Number 2, those of you who have done world geography have talked about Mexico City and found out that because it's located in the tropics, but because of the altitude, its climate is mild or temperate. All right, that's the word we're looking for, the adjective. Number 3, we're also looking for an adjective. The typical gymnast doesn't have huge muscles like a weightlifter, but a rather slim, lithe body is what we're looking for, lithe. Okay. I think some of the more recent gymnasts have been a little more muscular. Anyway, number 4, we're looking for an adjective. This word, the clue in the sentence is it's the opposite of natural materials. And so these are man-made, all right, artificial. So we're looking for the word synthetic. Some synthetic fibers are actually better than natural materials. Number 5, instead of trying to accomplish something worthwhile on his own, the man spends too much time boasting about his, we need an adjective here, and these are his famous or distinguished ancestors. The word we're looking for is illustrious. Illustrious. Okay. Number 6, the bite of the rattlesnake and the sarcastic words of a supposed friend can both be, and we're looking for the adjective form of venom. So venomous is the word we're looking for. Number 7, we learned too late that the blank fox had escaped our trap by doubling back on his own tracks. Very clever, cunning, shrewd is kind of like more street smart sort of adjective. The word is wily. Wily, very clever, all right, very smart, street smart, you know, or a natural instinct for the fox, because they're pretty sharp. Number 8, the mountain climbers had to deal with, we're looking for a verb. They had to deal with not only the unfavorable weather, but with the fatigue brought on by the altitude. So the word we're looking for is contend. They needed to contend with, they had to deal with this. Okay, that's what contend means. Okay, a contender is a person who can deal with a situation, all right, and has proven to be able to deal with a situation. If somebody is considered a contender, all right, they must be able to deal with whatever it is. Okay. Number 9, only when the new drug was administered did the patient begin to show like measurable or obvious signs that you could measure improvement. All right, and the word we're looking for is appreciable. Appreciable. Okay. Now, all last week I was using a noun that was the opposite of a word that we had on our vocab 11 list that meant to decrease in value. Okay? This is a form or the opposite adjective of that word. Okay? Give me that noun word. That's your second challenge. Okay? Give me that noun word. I used it very frequently in class then to try to get you used to hearing that word. Okay? Give me the noun form of this word. Okay? Or the verb. Noun or verb. Okay? Number 10. In spite of his pose of being a hard-boiled businessman, he is notably blank in all his dealings with his employees. Even though he seems like not even human as a businessman, he is very humane. That's the adjective form. Okay, very humane. Concerned, caring, acting kind, merciful, like a human should. Okay. 11. When I said that the famous rock star was singing off key, his devoted fans seemed to think I was guilty of telling major lies or saying almost heretical statements. That would be like blasphemy. All right. Going against, saying something against something held as sacred. Okay. But I'll tell you, way back when, in the earlier seasons of Dancing with the Stars, I was a hardcore fan. I would watch it all the time. And Taylor Swift was on there frequently. And man, it was just bad. But, you know, to say that in front of some people, that would be blasphemy. Okay, her live performances were cruddy. Number 12. The years had taken the color out of the auburn from her hair, which now resembled a crown of snowy white. Okay? Kind of experiencing that right now. It's to take the color out of, or to make to turn pale, to scare maybe. So you turn pale, you blanch. That's what the word is, blanch. Number 13, students join with faculty in a really hardcore effort to increase the school's involvement in community affairs, making a definite, a pronounced working together to be out in the community. The word we're looking for is concerted effort. It's a participle, looks like a verb, but functions as an adjective. Okay? Make a concerted effort to help out in the community. That's what it means. Alrighty. Let's see. 14. Far from boosting teen pride, the new training regulations had a really negative effect on the players' morale. Now, the prefix of that word, sub, okay, means to go below. So it's below helpful. The word we're looking for is subversive. And it's it has a really negative, almost bringing down, kind of dividing by undermining a plan. It has a subversive effect. Okay. Number 15. The brawny is the word we're looking for. Guide hoisted the canoe on his shoulders and carried it up the steep hill to the lake. Okay. Strong, buff, rugged. That's what brawny is. And the commercials, you see that on the commercials. Number 16, I resented the, this is an adjective, almost like dictatorial manner in which he told us, without even asking our opinion, what we should do to improve our situation. So, the word we're looking for that means the same as a dictator or dictatorial is autocratic. The person noun is autocrat. Okay? So if you're being autocratic, means that you are, kind of doing things your own way, and you're telling people it's my way or the highway. Okay. Number 17. When it was discovered that the unfortunate animals were being cruelly mistreated. The word we're looking for, a different prefix would be mal, which is negative or bad, because they were receiving bad treatment. They were taken away by the ASPCA. Okay. So maltreatment or maltreat is the word. Maltreat, that prefix mal. Okay, we've had other words with that prefix. Okay, that means bad. Okay, or negative. Okay. We could add maltreat to our list. Number 18, our climb up the mountain was so, labor intensive that we had to take a long rest before starting down. The word is laborious. Laborious. It was so hard, and just really tough work, a lot of work. Okay. Number 19, I needed the job badly, but the working conditions in that company were so awful that I finally had to quit. Okay. Tolerate is the base word. You put the in on it, makes it the opposite. Can't tolerate it. Okay. And then the able makes it an adjective. So intolerable is the word we're looking for. Can't tolerate it. Can't take it anymore. It's so bad. Okay. We have another negative or almost opposite prefix on this last word. But it's not in. It's ear, IR. Okay. Some people were amused and others were outraged by his lighthearted, irreverent. Okay, so reverent means respectful, giving proper due to something, holding something in high regard. So if he's being irreverent, he's being disrespectful. Okay, so irreverent attitude towards the institutions of government. Okay. So I had two challenges, number 1 and number 9. Okay? Hope this helps. Bye now.